that's a tremendous looking trophy.
Hello and welcome to Platinum Explosion, number one PlayStation podcast in the Oceanias. My name's Dylan Blight. Joining me, as always, Ashley Hobley.
Hey Dylan, excited to be here, and shout out to our friends at For the Players to getting to 300 episodes. The second Australian podcast, PlayStation podcast.
You're like so nice. Just I see your packs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This sounds really scary, actually. This week in the trophy cabinet, bronze trophy for Final Fantasy tweets meaning something, and a gold trophy for PlayStation Plus. I mean, there's not really much happening. Obviously, you're listening to this on a Wednesday. 2 days from now, Summer Game Fest is happening. 2 days after that, the Xbox thing's happening. In between that, you've got a bunch of indie stuff happening. I think the news cycle in the lead up to that for this week is going to be pretty bland.
Yep.
Well, I'd be surprised if anyone's like releasing anything. Maybe some indie news. I don't know, just to get it out of the way or whatever else. But I think it's obviously...
Or there'll be a bunch of leaks before,
Or, you know what? I hope not, because I prefer...
I hope not for Jeff's sake.
Yeah. Because I feel like Neil Druckmann may kill him. Or someone may kill him if the... I'll tell you what, though. As someone who was awake at a ridiculous time to watch Apple's WWDC, Hideo Kojima was at that thing, right? Didn't leak for them. Now, what happens if the Death Stranding 2 trailer leaks for Jeff? Is it a Jeff problem or is it a Hideo Kojima problem? I'm going to say it's a Jeff problem.
Yeah.
Because nothing leaked about Death Stranding coming to the fucking Mac. Now, you may be like, no one cares. It would still leak.
That would be.
It would still leak. It's still something that would leak. People would happily leak that and make that a news story. Just saying. All right, let's get into the first thing. So, PlayStation Plus monthly games for June are up. Yes, they're up as of today. So, they are NBA 2K23, Jurassic World Evolution 2, and Trek 2 Yomi. Any of this exciting for you this month?
I mean, NBA 2K, that's fun. Probably play through the career mode for a bit. Big file though. 127 gig.
Are you already downloaded it?
Well, I'm like, it's one of the games under game trial. So I'm like, I'll start downloading it now. And then I'll claim it, I guess. And it will
make it the full version.
It the full version.
Yeah. It's all those booster packs and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Hundreds of gigabytes of booster packs.
It's every single basketball player's complete rendering.
Yeah.
All in the game file.
For me, I don't really... So Trek to Yomi...
You didn't love
game
right?
I didn't love, no. It was a game obviously I was excited about. It was okay. Very stylistic. Side-scrolling, don't want to say hack and slash because it's not really, but the story follows a very straightforward, classic revenge story for a samurai film. Visually, it's very interesting with black and white aesthetic and everything like that, but I can't remember what I gave it, but probably wouldn't be surprised if it's not over a 6 or something like that, or even less. I remember having a lot of problems with it. So, I don't know, maybe Jurassic World. I mean, to be honest, I'm just not going to play any of these games, but if I had to pick one to download and boot up from this month's picks, I wouldn't mind, Jurassic. I could see myself playing a couple hours of Jurassic World Evolution, getting my fix and being done. That's totally the type of game that I'll do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 games this month too. There was 4 games last month. Just want to say.
Was there?
Yep.
What was the 4th?
Fuck if I can remember now. But there was 4 games last month.
Because the article says Grid Legends, Chivalry, and Descenders.
Okay, maybe it was the month before.
I mean, Humanity came out.
That was extra.
That was on extra, so.
Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Another thing I will go over, PlayStation has revealed the digital campaigns for 2023. So the collectibles you'll be able to earn for your cabinets this month are the main one is they've got a little fucked up baby in a balloon for Dead Space if you can beat the game on the hardest difficulty and get the untouchable trophy. So beating that game on the hardest difficulty is very fucking hard. It's the one difficulty I like. The PS3 version of that game, I've got every trophy but that one. That will stop me from getting the platinum because it's one where you can only like save one time or no times, or I can't remember exactly how it works, but it's very fucking hard. So that one, good luck to anyone who's going for the hardcore, going for that trophy and getting that collectible. The two other ones you can grab just by playing anything this month and just redeeming it is you can get a pair of PlayStation 3D glasses, and then you can get a PlayStation 3 Scarlet Red edition to put up. And then the points that they've announced, 50 points for playing NBA 2K23, and 50 points you can also earn just from playing basically any major VR title. Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village, Gran Turismo 7, No Man's Sky, Tetris Effect Connected, Kayak VR, Mirage. But the standout thing from this month's announcements when it comes to PlayStation collectibles, if you care about this stuff, of course, is the new cases, I guess, display cases that you can have and set as your background. So they got like a God of War one, Sackboy one, Last of Us one, Uncharted one. I actually don't remember what the fuck this other one's supposed to be.
Which one?
Silver one. What do you reckon that's supposed to be? Just a silver, very boring looking one?
Just a silver boring one.
Silver boring one. I mean, the other ones are clearly from some games, but I like the Sackboy one because it's got the shelves, and the shelves look like they're from the game, obviously, and then the little background looks like what's Sackboy made from? Sack? But
yeah.
What do you call it? I don't know. Whatever that texture is. So that looks kind of cool. So every time they announce stuff like this every month, I'm still in the. I know. I guarantee. Like, you never see anyone care or talk about the PlayStation these things, right? And I know we talked about it recently. Like, who really gives a shit? There has to be people out there who are really into this stuff and trying to collect them all. Because surely there's just a thing, like it would hit for certain people, and people out there trying to get every collectible every month and whatnot. It has to be a thing. But I see stuff like this, and I look at the Dead Space like ultra rare one. I'm like, that's cool to have it. Like, so like you get a little extra thing. Like if you earn the trophy, you get like a little extra collectible now. But I just feel like it needs a little bit extra something for these. If you can get that ultra rare thing and you really want to make people chase these things more, I don't know, 10% off code, credit, I don't know, you know what I mean though? Just a little bit of
something a little bit more extra incentive.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra incentive. So
we'll add an extra day to your PS Plus.
All right, a day. All right, at least make it a week. Fucking hell. All right, Jesus Christ.
No. Because then you get into that play to earn shit.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want any of that.
I looked up the other day. I saw PlayStation Plus on sale, obviously, for days of play at the moment. Looked that up. See, they got 25% off. I'm like, do I want to add another stack at the moment? Probably. I don't really want to have to spend, but like, if mine was coming up soon, I was like, fuck it, I might as well get it. But I looked at my thing is set to expire till like the end of 2025. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I got time. I don't need to buy this 25% off extra thing. The annoying thing about that though is if you ever want to check when your PlayStation Plus is ending, I swear they don't make that shit easy to find.
No,
I had to click around through so many menus and shit. Anyway, all right, let's talk a little bit about Final Fantasy because this past, I feel like it's been a full week basically now. Yeah, they like started tweeting near the end of last week or whatever. So the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Twitter account randomly, I feel, just out of nowhere. I didn't feel like there was any build up to this or like there was a Q&A session or I don't know what the fuck's going on. They've been tweeting out these developer questions and answers, right? To what I guess they consider to be FAQs, but really it's just a way for them to spread information. So before I go over them, because there's not too much here, but some of them are quite funny. I'm like, why is that a thing? But do you feel this is leading up to something during summer game, non E3 time, or what's the?
I think so. I think we're definitely, probably going to get a concrete date based on some of these comments. So, and probably a new trailer. Because it's been 12 months.
Been a very, very long time. We haven't got any news about the game. So,
where was the other one revealed? I can't remember.
The other trailer?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Even the other Final Fantasy VII thing.
Oh no. Maybe if I do a quick Google, it'll tell me. Problem is it'll come up the trailer. You have to type the exact words to get a news article of the real trailer. 19th of June 2022 is this article during Square Enix's 25th anniversary event.
Yeah.
Is when it was revealed.
Square Enix having a 26th anniversary event?
No, I don't think so. All right, so let's go. So question, how is development progressing on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Answer, development is progressing smoothly and according to plan. We're currently working on nailing down a release date for the game. So obviously this one coming out first as a tweet randomly very much sounds like they're building towards revealing a release date and stuff. Question, how will players journey through the world outside of Midgar in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Answer, players will be able to journey across the wide and multifaceted world with a high degree of freedom, experiencing a myriad of different stories along the way. So this is the one that a lot of people have read into and saying that it, the way it reads makes it sound like it'll be more of a proper open world game. What do you reckon?
Potentially. I mean, I still think it would probably be very zoned off like it was in the first game, but maybe bigger zones.
Because the thing is, the original game, it is very much those first few hours that you spend in Midgar is the first the remake part one, because it is zoned off and doesn't make it feel like it's an open world game. You're sort of it's very linear storytelling for the most part, similar to remake. But then when you leave, you suddenly, big open world map. So if it follows the same sort of trajectory, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Question 3. What are some of the key things to look forward to in... Holy fuck. Hold on. Twitter just decided to fucking crash. All right, here we go. What are some of the key things to look forward to in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth story? Answer. Players will witness a chain of narrative developments that lie at the very heart of Final Fantasy VII story while discovering each character's destiny. I think that's just a...
pretty vague.
That's just a very whatever thing. Question. Do I need to play Final Fantasy VII Remake to enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Answer. No. We have made preparations so that players who did not get a chance to play the first game can fully enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. AKA, as far as I'm concerned, we got a video that plays. We got a recap video.
You know what they've got? They got a link to the store where you can play the first game.
We've made it so this wording, I feel like they could have been a lot more snarky, and I would have fully enjoyed it if they did. Just the players who did not get a chance. They should just be people who couldn't be bothered. This is I would have enjoyed that a lot more. So we'll see if they post any more and if it leads to anything. But yeah, I'm presuming it's leading to some the game showing up at something. Or else it's just odd timing to do it. Started off the week prior to coming into Summer Games first week sort of thing.
Yeah.
To start doing these. Square Enix is yet to...
It was going to be quiet. Everybody were talking about it.
Maybe. But Square Enix is yet to announce their own showcase. They may announce one. They have done them before, a full Square Enix showcase. wouldn't say to great effect, but they have done
Mixed
them.
results.
Mixed results. So you never know. Capcom, I thought that everyone probably would have announced everything by now, but literally just prior to recording today, Capcom announced their showcase a week away from now. So
yeah, Persona's coming, baby.
At Capcom?
Yeah. Capcom does. Oh no, it's Atlas. Never mind.
Sega.
Fuck. Street Fighter vs Persona, baby.
I was like, all right, save yourself now. I'm not digging out of this hole. Yeah, so they may announce one, but we shall see. All right, two stories left. Spider-Man, firstly. So this one I just find funny. We quickly mentioned this. Of course, if you've gone to the cinema and seen Marvel, what the fuck's it called? Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse. Fuck. These fucking titles, they're getting too hard to remember. Anyway, we talked about this in our spoiler cast for the movie, which of course you can check out on the Marvel Cast podcast feed. But the fact that someone's like gone to the effort of like filming this to upload it and being like, hey man, there's new stuff here. Like, fuck off. Push Square writes, dedicated webheads out there enjoying Spectacular Across the Spider-Verse over the weekend might have caught a precious few frames of some next upcoming Marvel Spider-Man 2, whether they know it or not. Confirmed to be new footage by Insomniac's own James Stevenson. The blink and you'll miss it scene depicts Spidey doing Spider-Man things. If you happen to catch this one for yourself, have a gold star for being so observant. If not, PlayStation Studio fans grabbed a glimpse. And the fucking Twitter account has pulled out their phone in the movie to record what is probably in the movie all of a second and a half, 2 seconds, that you can see Marvel Spider-Man footage on the screen that looks like the first game as far as I'm concerned. It's literally just Spider-Man fighting some goons on a on a rooftop, and they had to come out and confirm, and everyone's like, man, you see all these news headlines that are like, there's new Spider-Man footage in the movie. I'm like, just leave it. Like, like, who fucking cares? It's not new footage. It might as well be the first game. It might as well be Spider-Man on fucking PlayStation 2 for all that means. You know what I mean?
Yep. Get your phones out. Keep your phones out.
Keep your phones in your fucking pocket.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Don't be pulling out your phones, record a second and a half of this to try and get some Twitter likes, right?
Yeah. Because we know you didn't see it and go, oh, I need to record that. You're like,
no, you went back.
I think you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, all that. And we know that. But the thing is, right? Let's go down a cinema rabbit hole again, but this topic frustrates me. If I saw someone whip out a phone and start recording the screen, now I've seen someone do it for a quick hot second and take a snap. I've seen people do it in Marvel movies, right? They pull it out, and I've seen people like snap the screen quickly, right? Not record it, but just a quick thing. I don't think they're posting it anywhere. I assume, because this is what the kids do, they're going to take a picture of the key moment in the Marvel movie and then post it on Snapchat and be like, oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Look what's happening in the latest Marvel movie. I spoiled it for you. Yay. We got our Snapchat streak still going. Thank you. Fuck yeah. But if I saw someone like filming it, like constantly holding their phone up, I would say something. I would fucking. So how are people filming this shit, especially in packed theaters in America? And like, people aren't saying shit? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
They're scared they'll get shot.
They deserve to get shot. The people recording. Fucking.
I'm pretty sure if you are filming in a cinema, other people are allowed to take your phone and smash it.
Yeah, I think that commandment number 14/B. You know what I mean? No. If he shall be above God and believe thou has power to film cinema screen, thou witness shall be endeavored to grabbeth, thoneth, and smasheth. Put that on your tablet and smoke it, you know what I mean?
It's a lot of words.
There always a lot of words. You know, you ever seen like the 12 commandments where it basically boils down to don't be a fuckhead, but it's 12 things, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole.
But it's like, thou shalt not lie.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yeah. Don't cheat. Don't lie. You know, there's at least an extra couple words every time. You know?
But they're old languages, so.
Was it though? How do you know? And you can't say it. You can't know. How do you know that the 12 Commandments wasn't written in the year 9,999, where we have time travel, and someone traveled back to BC times, placed it, and then went back and fucked with history? Because you can't say for certain that that didn't happen.
It's true, because we don't have the 10 Commandments. So,
just saying. Last news story for the week. I'll talk about Xbox and why Sony should actually copy them in this case.
Ugh.
So I'm all aboard it for this one. So PlayStation Lifestyle writes, Microsoft has potentially set a new precedent for PlayStation trophies by apparently deleting an unobtainable Xbox achievement and adjusting the associated gamer score to reflect the change. The achievement in question, you can't be too prepared, in the farming sim Homestead Arcana. What the fuck is that game? Anyway, as reported by True Achievements, following Homestead Arcana's addition to Xbox Game Pass, players quickly discovered that they couldn't unlock You Can't Be Too Prepared, as it tasked players with crafting every item in the game once. Not only did this turn out to be an excruciating grind, those who spent a significant amount of time attempting to unlock the achievement realized that it was unobtainable because one specific recipe wasn't available to craft, despite being awarded to players. Players later noticed that the achievement question was removed from Homestead Arcana, and its 100 gamer score was redistributed among the remaining achievements. This is a new one. Considering developers often fix broken trophies and achievements via patches, it's unclear if Studio Forge asked Microsoft to remove treatment or if Microsoft stepped in itself. The issue of unattainable PlayStation trophies and achievements tends to spur heated debates in the gaming community. This is especially in the case of multiplayer games that aren't immune to server shutdowns. So I'm going to go on record and say that here's where the point of contention often comes up, right? Let's say you have a Battlefield Call of Duty game or something like that, and it's online for like 10 years. PS3 era Battlefield game. No, let's say early PS4 Battlefield Call of Duty game. Let's say it just shut down or is about to shut down, like one of the early ones. Mm-hmm. It had like 10 multiplayer trophies and people had to spend like 50 hours earning them at the time. Now, those people get pissy when the idea is brought up that if those servers are shutting down, that those trophies should be removed so people can go and still get the platinum. But they say we had to earn it because we had to spend the 50 hours where you decided to wait 10 years to wait until the servers got shut down so you can earn the platinum. Now, I say stop being big babies. Just like... I understand, but this is the same thing. I always I joked about it, but I didn't really actually care. I remember I got the first Watch Dogs game. There was a really ultra hard trophy in the game for the drinking mini game that was stopping a lot of people from getting the platinum, and it was ridiculously hard for a mini game. And I did it, and I got the trophy, and I got the platinum. And about a couple of weeks later to a month later, Ubisoft actually went in and patched that and made the minigames like way easier so people could obtain the platinum. Now, I, being a person with more going on in my life, decided to move on and not really care and just make it a funny story I could bring up in times like this. Other people got really pissy and said they should be getting like extra trophies, because they earned it originally. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll have big thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on removing trophies from games that no longer have servers, or where it's proven that the trophy is glitched and the developer won't fix it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
Tough luck. Why should the achievement of people who did get that trophy before it became unattainable be removed?
Because it means that anyone in the future can, so they can't earn the trophy, right?
Should have been there day one.
Okay, thank you, Ash.
Game preservation. That's what this is,
Fucking hell. All right, so what I'll say is Ash is wrong, and Yeah, I'm on the side of removal because there's some dumb trophies out there for online stuff. And well, hold on, let me put an asterisk. Let me offer you an asterisk on this one. Mm-hmm. How about it's a case by case basis? So let's say Call of Duties and stuff where they're predominantly multiplayer. Too bad, too sad. However, let's say you didn't get the Uncharted PS3 Play Online trophy, the one trophy, but it's a predominantly single player game. How about that one? No? Okay, I tried. Everyone witnessed, everyone heard. I did try.
Here's my alternative. Okay. Buy those trophies. Small fee, you can buy that trophy.
How much?
I don't know, $5.
All right, I'm against everything you just said. I want that on the record. I just think they should be patched.
Only one trophy per game. You can't go around like buying all the trophies, you know?
Fucking hell.
Pretending like you've played the game, you know what I mean?
How about it pops and then but if someone views the trophy on your profile, it says this player was automatically awarded this and didn't earn it.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
That's the middle ground.
Call it like PlayStation Blue or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. All right, that'll do it for this week's episode of Platinum Explosion. Let us know any of your thoughts on trophies automatically being awarded and all that sort of stuff on the Twitters and the Discords. ExplosionNetwork.com/Twitter takes you to our Twitters. ExplosionNetwork.com/Discord takes you to our Discord page. And if you like this episode, thought it was worth $1, or you like any of our things, you can do that. Support us by going over to ExplosionNetwork.com/support and buy us a coffee over there. Until next week, remember, every trophy counts.